Ever wonder why so many vibrant souls seem to dim after 80, even those who were sharp and active just years ago? It's tempting to blame bad genes or plain old luck, but that's only part of the puzzle. Hidden, often ignored factors quietly erode life after 80, things your doctor might not mention. In this video, I'm unveiling 6 unexpected reasons why many older adults struggle to live long and thrive past 80. These aren't obvious culprits like diet or exercise, but subtle shifts that sneak up unnoticed. The good news? Once you spot them, you can act to protect your vitality. Stay with me until the end, because these insights could reshape how you or someone you love age. Let's uncover the secrets to a longer, richer life together, starting right now. Reason 1: erosion of casual social bonds. One of the sneakiest threats to longevity after 80 is the slow erosion of casual social bonds. Those fleeting, everyday interactions that seem small but are vital to your health. I'm not talking about deep friendships or big family barbecues, though those are precious. These are the quick chats with the barista at your local diner, the wave to the dog walker across the street, or the smile you share with the librarian checking out your mystery novel. These micro moments aren't just polite, they're like oxygen for your brain and soul, keeping you tethered to the world. After 80, these connections often fade, and it's not always obvious why. Maybe you stop driving to the grocery store, opting for online deliveries to save energy. Perhaps hearing loss makes small talk feel like a chore, or achy knees keep you from strolling the neighborhood. Without realizing it, you're severing a lifeline. Science supports this. Casual social contact regulates your nervous system, lowers stress hormones like cortisol, and keeps your brain's social circuits buzzing. A 2019 Yale study found that even brief interactions boost mood and cognitive function in seniors. When they vanish, a subtle loneliness creeps in. Not the dramatic, cry-in-the-dark kind, but an emptiness that raises inflammation, weakens immunity, and dulls your spark. I met Clara, 83, who used to swap stories with her mail carrier every afternoon. When she moved to a condo with a locked mailbox, those chats disappeared. Within months, she felt foggy and disconnected, not from illness, but because her world had shrunk like a deflated balloon. My own experience mirrors this. At 86, I make a point to visit my corner bakery every Tuesday, just to say hi to the staff and joke about their too sweet donuts. It's not about the coffee, it's about feeling seen, like I'm still part of the neighborhood's rhythm. In American culture, where community thrives in small moments, chatting at a farmer's market, nodding at a Little League game, or swapping gardening tips over the fence, these bonds are pure gold. To fight this, start small. Wave to a neighbor from your porch, compliment a cashier's smile, or sit in your driveway to greet passersby. If mobility's a challenge, pick up the phone for a quick chat with a friend, or even the local library's volunteer coordinator. These moments send a signal to your brain. You're still part of the living, breathing world. They keep your spirit from fading, your mood lifted, and your body resilient. For seniors, this is especially critical, as loneliness can mimic the effects of chronic stress, silently taxing your heart and mind. In my practice, I've seen clients transform just by rekindling these tiny connections. Suddenly, they're laughing more, sleeping better, even walking taller. To make it even richer, I've added a habit. I carry a small notebook to jot down one kind thing someone said to me each day, like a treasure chest of human connection. It reminds me that these moments, however brief, matter. If you're skeptical, I get it. How can a quick hello change your life? But think of it like watering a plant. A little each day keeps it thriving. Don't let these bonds slip away. They're not just pleasantries. They're medicine for a long, vibrant life. Reason 2: fear-driven immobility. Another silent thief of life after 80 is fear-driven immobility, when caution morphs into a trap that limits your world. It often starts with good intentions, a stumble on a curb, a dizzy spell, or a friend's story about a bad fall. Suddenly, you rethink your daily walks, avoid bending to garden, or stay seated longer, believing you're being smart. Loved ones might applaud, saying, "Take it easy, don't push it." But here's the hard truth. When you stop moving, your body doesn't just rest, it weakens in fast. Your muscles, especially your core, those deep abdominal and back muscles, need regular use to stay strong. Without it, they atrophy, making balance shaky and falls more likely. The CDC notes falls as a top cause of injury after 65, but immobility sets the stage long before. It's not just physical either. Movement tells your brain you're engaged, keeping neural pathways active and your mood buoyant. Stop moving and your mental spark dims too. I knew Tom, 81, who loved his evening strolls through his suburban cul-de-sac. After a minor slip on wet leaves, he stopped, fearing another scare. 6 months later, he struggled to stand from his recliner, not because of age, but because he let fear bench him. His legs felt like jelly, and his confidence crumbled. My perspective? I nearly fell into this trap after a hip scare at 82. I started avoiding stairs, thinking I was protecting myself, but I noticed my energy fading, my posture slumping. I realized caution shouldn't mean surrender. In America, where independence is king, mowing your lawn, hosting a 4th of July cookout, or chasing grandkids at a park, staying mobile is freedom. To counter this, try small, safe movements. Walk around your living room, hold a chair for balance, or stretch while watching your favorite sitcom. Use a cane or walker if needed, but don't let fear call the shots. Every step tells your body we're still in the game. To deepen this habit, I've added a twist. I do a 3-minute victory walk daily, even just around my kitchen, imagining I'm striding toward a goal, like a kid running bases. It's silly, but it makes movement fun, not a chore. If mobility's limited, try seated leg lifts or arm circles. The goal isn't intensity, it's consistency. In my work with seniors, I've seen how fear can shrink lives, but small, deliberate actions rebuild strength and spirit. American culture celebrates resilience. Think of the neighbor who shovels snow at 75, or the grandma dancing at a wedding. You don't need to be a hero, just keep moving. Start today, and you'll feel your body and confidence wake up, ready for life's next chapter. Reason 3, misaligned sleep rhythms. Your body runs on an internal clock, your circadian rhythm, that controls mood, immunity, and brain repair. After 80, this clock gets delicate, and misaligned sleep rhythms from irregular light exposure can quietly shorten life. Too little daylight and too much artificial light at night throw it off. Maybe you nap in the afternoon, dozing in a sunny recliner, or stay indoors during chilly months. Perhaps you binge-watch shows late, bathed in blue light from your TV. These habits seem harmless, but they scramble your body's wake-sleep signals, leading to poor sleep, foggy thinking, and low energy. Disrupted rhythms wreak havoc. A 2020 study in sleep medicine found that irregular sleep boosts cognitive decline risk in seniors by 25%. Poor sleep also spikes cortisol, stressing your heart, and cuts melatonin, which aids deep restorative rest. Sunlight exposure is key. It triggers vitamin D production, vital for bones and immunity. But after 80, your skin makes less, making outdoor time critical. I met Doris, 84, who felt groggy despite 8-hour nights. Her doctor suggested 15 minutes of morning sunlight on her porch and no screens after 8 p.m. Within weeks, her energy soared, her memory sharpened, and she started baking her famous apple pies again. My take, I struggled with sleep in my early 80s, waking up tired despite long nights. Then I started sitting by my bay window each morning, soaking in light and dimming my lights at night. It was like resetting a wonky alarm clock. In American suburbia, where front porches, park benches, and community gardens are everywhere, getting outside is easy. Try a short walk to your mailbox or open your blinds wide. At night, swap bright bulbs for warm ones and skip devices. These tweaks realign your rhythm, keeping you vibrant. To make it richer, I've added a ritual. While soaking in morning light, I sip warm lemon water, a nod to my mom's old-school health tips. It feels like a gentle wake-up for body and soul. If mobility's an issue, sit by an open window or use a daylight lamp. In my practice, I've seen clients regain clarity just by honoring their body's clock. American life often glorifies late-night TV or napping through the day, but your body craves rhythm. Start small, step outside tomorrow morning, feel the sun, and watch your energy shift. It's not just sleep, it's your body remembering how to thrive. Reason 4, unprocessed emotional weight. By 80, most of us carry a lifetime of losses, spouses, siblings, friends, or dreams. But unprocessed emotional weight can silently shorten life. Swallowing grief to stay strong, or because it's been years, creates a burden that taxes your body. Chronic stress from suppressed emotions raises cortisol, disrupts digestion, and weakens immunity, per a 2018 Journal of Gerontology study. It can dim your zest, making days feel heavier, even if you look fine on the outside. I knew Harold, 87, who lost his brother but kept it bottled up, thinking he should be over it. He didn't cry, didn't talk, just carried on. A year later, he was withdrawn, with new digestive issues and sleepless nights. His doctor traced it to unprocessed grief, not a virus. My story? After losing a lifelong friend, I felt a heaviness I couldn't shake until I started journaling my memories of our fishing trips. It was like lifting a stone off my chest. In America, where stoicism is often a badge of honor, think of the tough-it-out mentality in small towns or veteran communities. Opening up can feel foreign, but expressing pain is like letting your heart breathe. Try this. Write one sentence nightly about how you feel: anger, sadness, or nostalgia. Or join a senior center's storytelling group to share memories. If faith is your anchor, pray or attend a church service. These outlets release emotional weight, preserving your vitality. In my work, I've seen clients rediscover joy by simply saying, "I miss him," aloud. American culture values community. Think potlucks or book clubs, so find a safe space to share. If talking feels hard, write a letter to your lost loved one, then tuck it away. It's not about dwelling, it's about freeing your heart. To deepen this, I keep a gratitude jar where I drop notes about what I'm thankful for, balancing grief with hope. It's a small act that shifts my perspective. Don't let grief fester. It's a silent burden you can release. Start tonight and you'll feel lighter, like a kite catching the wind. Your body and spirit deserve that freedom. Reason 5, neglect of cognitive stimulation. Your brain is like a muscle. It thrives on challenge, but after 80, many stop flexing it, leading to neglect of cognitive stimulation. Maybe you've ditched crossword puzzles, stopped reading, or shied away from learning new skills thinking, "I'm too old for that." This neglect accelerates cognitive decline, dulling focus and joy. A 2021 neurology study showed that mental stimulation delays memory loss in seniors by up to 5 years. Without it, neural connections weaken, making your world feel smaller and less vibrant. I met Evelyn, 82, who felt her mind slipping, forgetting names at her bridge club. She joined a local book club, diving into novels, and within months, her wit was sharp again, her laugh louder. My experience? At 83, I started learning guitar, not to play concerts, but to keep my brain buzzing like a beehive. The chords were tough, but the mental workout made me feel alive. In America, community centers, libraries, and churches offer classes, painting, tech, or history, perfect for seniors. Even small towns have knitting circles or trivia nights that spark your mind. Try a daily 3-minute brain game. Solve a crossword clue, learn a new word, or watch a documentary and jot down one fact. These keep your mind agile, like a car engine staying tuned. If puzzles aren't your thing, try storytelling. Share a memory with a grandkid or write a short poem. In my practice, I've seen clients regain confidence by challenging their brains daily. American culture celebrates lifelong learning. Think of retirees auditing college classes or mastering smartphones. Your brain isn't too old, it's hungry for growth. To enrich this, I set a weekly goal, like memorizing a quote or trying a new recipe, keeping my mind curious. If tech's daunting, start with a physical puzzle or a library book. The key is small, consistent challenges. Don't assume your brain's past its prime. It's ready to surprise you. Start tomorrow and you'll feel your focus and joy sharpen, keeping your life full and bright. Reason 6, loss of everyday purpose. Purpose isn't always grand. It's the small reasons to rise each morning, like feeding a backyard bird or calling a friend. After 80, loss of everyday purpose can quietly shorten life. Maybe your volunteer gig at the food bank ended, your garden got too hard to tend, or family visits slowed. Without purpose, your body and mind idle, reducing appetite, energy, and resilience. A 2019 Lancet study linked purpose to a 20% lower mortality risk in seniors. I knew Ralph, 88, who thrived mentoring kids at his church's after-school program. When it paused, he felt aimless, and his health dipped. Less appetite, more fatigue. Restarting it, even virtually, revived his spirit and strength. My purpose? I write weekly letters to my grandkids, sharing stories from my Navy days. It gives my days shape, like a melody tying notes together. In America, purpose abounds. Gardening, crafting for a charity bazaar, or helping at a soup kitchen. Even small towns offer chances to tutor or pet sit for neighbors. Find one daily task: water a plant, knit a scarf, or teach a grandkid your meatloaf recipe. It tells your body you're needed, keeping systems active. In my work, I've seen purpose transform seniors. Those with a why to live glow brighter. American culture values contribution. Think of volunteers at libraries or veterans sharing war stories. If you're adrift, start tiny. Feed a stray cat or call a lonely friend. To make it special, I keep a purpose log, noting one meaningful act daily. It's like a scrapbook of impact. Don't let purpose fade. It's not a luxury, it's fuel. Try one task tomorrow, and you'll feel your days gain color, your heart beat with reason. Purpose keeps you not just alive, but truly living. The biggest lesson? Fading after 80 isn't fate, it's the slow drip of overlooked habits. Casual bonds, movement, sleep, emotions, brain work, and purpose aren't extras, they're lifelines. At 86, I've seen how small choices, like waving to a neighbor or journaling grief, keep you thriving. These 6 reasons prove you have power to shape your aging starting today. Your challenge: pick one reason that resonated and act now. Maybe call a friend, take a walk, or write a gratitude note. Share your plan in the comments. I read everyone. If this video lit a spark, hit that thumbs up, subscribe, and ring the bell for more tips to live long and strong. Your support fuels this community. Thanks for watching. Here's to not just reaching 80, but soaring past it with joy.